Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Dutch and Darren podcast. I am Dutch. I am in and around Denver for now. Because as you all remember, next week, Thursday, like a couple days from now, I'll be on location with Hollywood Higgins. Like he and I sit next to each other in chairs, hugging, in a live podcast. Well, they're all live, but they're going to be live in LA next to Hollywood Higgins from, I think Pauly Shore's not going to let us stay there anymore. So we'll be there from the undisclosed location or one of them. But man, I'm excited. We got big plans. Like we're gonna do a rum ham from Always Sunny. Okay. But I figured I'd do one more last stand before maybe all the podcasts get moved. Who knows, man? I just had a couple things I had to get off my chest. This is where I come to vent. You guys are my sounding board. And while I appreciate it, and I hope you do too, here we go. There's lots. I want to talk about my TikTok feed, and it's not what you think it's going to be. Football. I'm going to LA. We already talked about that. The weird trans shit that's going on. Voting in democracy, right? So we're gonna roll all this stuff out. All right, let's talk football. NFL is fucked. Actually, it's not really fucked. The Broncos are. The Broncos played the Titans this weekend, and they are so fucking terrible. It's not even funny. Like, what the fuck is Russell Wilson doing? Can we talk about that or not? No, we can't because he's so nice. He likes Jesus and takes nice pictures of his wife. Fuck him, dude. He's a horrible goddamn quarterback. That guy can't hit the broadside of a barn. Well, Dutch, you can't do any better. Of course I can't. I'm not being paid to $250 million to be a goddamn NFL quarterback. But as sure as shit, if I was, I could do better. What I really want to talk about, Wilson, and I can't be the only one that sees this because my mother sees it. If you've ever noticed, Russell Wilson has an orange mouth guard. Okay? He puts right up here in his helmet. When he's going to hand the ball off or do something that he's not going to get hit on, he leaves it up there. But when he's going to play action and throw the ball and make it sacked or hit, he puts it in. I can't be the only one on the face of this planet who notices that Russell Wilson is tipping fucking plays. And I don't understand how other teams, maybe that's why we suck, because other teams see it. And other teams are like, oh, mouth guard in the mouth, it's a pass, and they drop back and we get fucked. Or it could be that our receivers can't catch shit, or they get hurt on the first play of the drive or the game, or they're horrible, or Russell Wilson throws the ball not even fucking close. Could be all those things. Or they see the appearance like, he's going to hand it off, and he hands it off to Melvin Gordon, who fucking fumbles. Or some asshole who gets 1 yard. And we do that 3 times and we're done. Um, it's bad, dude. Fuck, the Broncos are awful. Holy shit. And like part of me feels bad for the Waltons, but part of me also knows like what they were getting into because they were a clusterfuck to begin with. And I hope the Waltons, I don't think they will, but I hope they do, like fire Hackett today. And dump Wilson and all that stuff. No one's gonna take that inflated contract that they give him, which was stupid, but not the Waltons. The Waltons didn't give it to him. But he has a contract that he isn't worth the sense God gave little green apples. But I hope the Waltons cut their losses and be like, all right, fuck it. We got a lot of money. Russell Wilson, kick rocks, bitch. You suck. Nathaniel Hackett, I don't know who the fuck hired you, but that was a dumbass plan. And they move on and they actually start rebuilding. Because people are like, don't worry, Broncos are we've been rebuilding since Super Bowl 50, and we haven't gotten any better. We've gotten worse. And it is, I mean, it's almost comical to watch how bad we are at fucking football. Like the pre-snap penalties. Again, bro, you're on offense. So you know the snap count. Like when Russell Wilson as dumb as he is and as horrible at football as he is, when he says it's on go, you don't fucking move till you hear go. Like, you can't be that dumb. And I know you're trying to get the jump because it's the NFL and these guys are good and fast. But fuck. That's all I got to say about the Broncos. Let's talk about NCAA football. And I've talked about this before. I'm going to say it again. This podcast is recorded on a Monday night. The rankings have not come out yet, but the AP shit has. I don't know what the obsession with Michigan and fucking Ohio State is that they're even in a discussion. Let's be clear about a couple things. Michigan and Ohio State, we're going to refer to them as shit wagons from now on. Those two shit wagons of a team hasn't played anyone all year long. Dutch, they played 8-9 games. Fine. They haven't played anybody of quality. Ohio State played Notre Dame week 1. Week 1, Notre Dame should have been ranked number 159. They don't play anyone, okay? I know you're 9-0 or 8-0 or whatever, but you don't play anyone. You play the little sisters of the poor. It's getting fucking annoying. Now, I know why you do it, because you only care about money. But can't we just say that and be like, okay, we understand they're not that good, but we just want to make money, so that's why we put them there. Okay, fine, I'm good with that. But stop pretending that they're good, because I tell you what's going to happen. Same thing that happens every year when those two dipshit shitwagon teams are in the playoff, is they have to play a good team, they get the floor wiped with them, and then it's a boring game. You think any of those teams can even hang with Georgia for a little bit? If you do, you're stupid, and I can't help you. But, and I'm partial to this, but let's talk Pac 12. Pac 12's got like 55 teams in the top 25. Okay, and they're cannibalizing each other, and that's been the problem with the Pac 12 for the longest time, is that you have such a collection of great teams that have to play each other. And yeah, you're going to have some 2-loss Pac 12 teams. You might even have some 3s or some 1s. But the quality of the opponent is so fucking high that I don't understand how you don't put them anywhere. It's about money. Yeah, I get it. It's about the money. Okay? I guess it'll always be about the money. I'm tired of watching shitty teams play and then make it to the playoff and make the playoffs stupid. Because you have two powerhouses that rape the two money makers, and then the two powerhouses play. And if that's the case, let's just go back to BCS. Let's just have a computer pick it. We don't need a playoff. And trust me, expanding the playoff isn't going to help. Because you'll be like, oh, we should expand it to 6 or 8 teams. Fine, let's do 8. You're still going to put Michigan and Ohio State up there. They might win their first one because you're going to give them a dog meat game. But then when they have to play teams that are good, they're going to get stomped, and you're still going to have the 2 best teams win it out. So again, if it's just for money, say that. I get it. But actually, you know what? Let me clarify. I get it. It's just for the money. So I can't blame Ohio State or Michigan State. I can blame their fans. Your fans are the biggest piece of shit in the world. Shut up. You haven't played anyone ever. You haven't played a ranked team. You don't even know what a ranked team looks like until you get your ass kicked in the playoffs. You never will. You're just a bunch of money makers because the people who are your fans are stupid and don't have an NFL team they like. So they spend a bunch of money on you, and you make a bunch of money, and the NCAA hops onto that. Like, Joel Glad, fuck you, dude. Come on, dude. There's no way that Michigan and Ohio State are 2 and 3. Georgia, oh, fine. They're like, let's do this. Georgia's number 1. Michigan, Ohio State is number 54 and 55. And there's no one in between there because the gap between Georgia and those teams is so big, it isn't even funny. And I put a Pac-12 team up against any of them except Georgia. Georgia's not messing around. They don't mess. They're not. They haven't been messing around for a couple years. Uh, but they are kids, so they do fail every once in a while. But we'll see. Not this weekend, but next. Is it next when SC has to play Notre Dame? And I'm telling you now, they win by 20 or more. And I think Notre Dame's ranked. And they'll win by 20 or more. And then you have to put them in there because Ohio State beat them by less than 20. Beginning of the season. Well, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Do you want the best teams? You want the money makers? We want the money makers. Fine. I'm still going to bitch about it, though. There's no goddamn... actually, I can't wait till Ohio State and Michigan play each other, and it's just like two retards trying to fuck a goddamn doorknob. Because that's what it's going to be. They're two horrible teams. Actually, I take that back. They're not horrible. They're just like middle of the pack. You don't play anyone. Northwestern, Iowa Community College, Wisconsin. All these teams are irrelevant. Fuck yeah, I could beat them up too. It's annoying. Hey, you guys want to talk about TikTok? All right, so I've had a TikTok for a while, but I've never used it. I just got in there so no one took Dutch and Denver. But recently, thanks to one of my friends, he was like, hey man, you open up your TikTok and see what your like For You page is. Now let's be clear about something. I don't follow anyone on TikTok except Hollywood Higgins. I'll start. And I don't like or favorite or save any videos. Some of them I go into and it's like not interested at all. This is fucking stupid. I'm out. Okay? So I don't do anything on TikTok but watch the videos that they suggest for me. What they suggest for me is fucked up, to say the least. I gotta be honest with y'all. Holy hell. Alright, so when it first started, I got nothing but like swingers. Blue collar, and those of you guys listen, I did blue collar in quotes, and I'll get to that in a minute. And like Southern couples kind of stuff. I mean, I guess I can get that. I didn't get any of the libs of TikTok stuff, which we'll talk about that in a little bit too. But so that was my TikTok feed, and I was like, I don't care about the swinger stuff because I think that's stupid. I mean, you're not a swinger. First of all, if we're gonna talk about this from my perspective as a male, you're not a swinger. You're a cuck bitch. I'm not sharing my woman with anybody. Like that just is not happening, and it doesn't spice things up or any of that. That's just you guys are pieces of shit who want to fuck other people, which I get, but it's not my cup of tea. Okay, fine. Dislike. Haven't seen a lot of those until today. The next one I got was like again in quotes blue collar, like some guy driving a tractor or some guy pouring concrete or a farmer or something like that. Let's be clear about something. If you have time or the desire to make a TikTok during your working hours, you're not blue collar. I mean, you might have a blue collar job because lots of us have that. I mean, sweeping parking lots is blue collar, but you're not. That's not like what a real concrete worker, framer, carpenter, electrician, HVAC, any of that shit really does. Like most of the ones out there making money are not making fucking TikToks. I promise you. And I know people are like, well, some of these people make like millions of dollars. Yeah, off TikTok. Not off their real job because they're too goddamn busy doing TikToks. again, though, I understand that that's sometimes how it works. Because I did my first 2 TikToks tonight, and if you guys want to follow me, same as everything else, Dutch in Denver. I'd appreciate the follow. You don't have to actually, yeah, you have to like and watch them all. Just I don't know if it works the same as like Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and shit. But just click the like button and the subscribe button, and then fuck it, don't watch it again. But I can tell you, I'm never gonna be on the job site making a TikTok. It's just not gonna happen. Also, I'm not gonna do the couple shit. All right, let me clarify. It's not that I'm not gonna do it. Like if I'm a famous TikToker with 10,000 million followers, yeah, I'll make some shit up. But that is the most irritating thing about it. And if any of you could help me, I would love this. I've seen some of them that's like a split screen, like it's me and then the TikTok video. So if you can tell me how to do that, I'd love to tell you, or I'd love to know how, because I think a lot of it is some people do like reactions, and I want to do those to even the reactions, but not like I don't want 3, I just want 2, okay? Because all that shit on there is fake. You guys know that, right? Like real couples don't randomly film each other fucking doing stuff. Not like dirty, sexy stuff, but they don't just film each other and be like, hey, babe, blah, 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 and make a TikTok. And like they plan this out, they film it over and over and over. And that's going to be my goal is we're not going to do over and over and over. We're just going to do one take and see how it fucking goes. Because that's the most irritating crap in the world. I can't imagine getting together with my girlfriend and being like, all right, we're going to make a TikTok together. We got to get it right. She's an actress. That could take years. I just want like real TikToks, like, or videos or what, like this podcast. We don't rehearse this shit. I was sitting there watching the game tonight. Game's over. I got the Avs game over here. And I'm just talking to y'all. I don't want to do the fake shit. We're not going to do that unless we make it. If I start making millions off TikTok, you damn right we're going to start doing fake crap, trendy stuff. The other thing, I don't know where this came from, but there's a lot of anal and penis stuff on my TikTok. And it's not like videos of anal and videos of dicks, don't get me wrong. But it's a lot of like, here's how to do anal. I'm well aware how to do that. I don't need to learn it on TikTok. I don't need to learn anything on TikTok. Trust me. Half those people on there are fucking wrong. And that's also why I want to do the split screen. So I can be like, you're actually stupid. You're not blue collar. You're just full of shit. Because Ford sucks and so does Dodge. Jesus Christ. And for that matter, so does Chevy. Get a Toyota, man. That thing will run until it's dead. And when I mean dead, like 500,000 miles. But yeah, Ford's piece of shit and so is a Dodge. And all this stuff like, oh, I'm a husband who goes to Target and she just leaves me with a juice box or some beers and some snacks. Okay, you're a fucking loser. I don't go to Target. I sit home and watch football like someone with a penis attached to them. Jesus Christ. My wife gets up in the morning and makes my lunch for me in my heated lunchbox. No, she doesn't. Or you can't make your own fucking lunch. Some big old blue collar boy who can't make his own lunch. Oh, she just loves me so much, Dutch. Okay, I don't believe that. Because I tell you what, my girlfriend, you know what our days are like? On Saturday, she gets up at noon, and I'm up at 9 to watch football. She's not making breakfast or packing lunches or any dumb crap like that. We're doing real life stuff. Like, we can't make TikToks on Saturday, Sunday morning because she's still asleep. And that would be a really dumb TikTok. Like, hey, this is her under the covers. This is me watching football. Like, I'm going to make some of those because that's real. But the fake stuff just drives me insane. So I went on a date with this guy, and I'm making a TikTok for it now. If you make a TikTok on our date, I'll leave you. Unless we have 1 million views. Lots of dick size stuff, too. The average penis is 3.5 to 4.5 inches. I don't fucking care. I don't get it. And wait a minute, can you not say sex on TikTok? Or ass or anything? Because they all like, they say the word, but you know how some of them transcribe their TikToks? They say sex like SEGGS. That ain't sex, man. That's segs. And nobody gets that, and you're stupid. I'm going to get there, though. So if anyone out there can help me, I would love it. I really would. Because sometimes it's funny to watch stuff, because there are some funny stuff. Like there's some Australian guy that starts yelling out, like, fucking stuff, and he's funny. And then there's another guy who does, like, little short, like, contractor things that everyone understands. Then he throws stuff up, and he's like, next. He's all right. He's not bad. I mean, I can do better because I think he's a TikTok star now and has just phoned it in as an asshole. But you know, the other thing, stop drinking Michelob Ultra. Fucking nobody does that unless it's my mom, and you're not cool. Okay, nobody drinks in the morning and makes TikToks. If you drink in the morning, you drink them in the morning in privacy and shame. Or you're out with a bunch of people, which is just as fucking irritating. So yeah, we're gonna do real TikToks. That's gonna be my whole thing. Like real ones that are like, hey, I'm in an airport. I'm unhappy. Boom, done. Nothing funny, nothing like that. Because I don't think they have to be funny. Lots of people just do, you know, like, or the based husband. What is it? Basic bitch husband or something? No, man. I got signs in my house. We all have that. Calm down. You're no different. You just figured out how to work your iPhone. Kind of. Or the actually, let's I take it back. My favorites are like I'm 30 and single and nobody loves me, but I'm super attractive and bullshit. You're just doing that for attention, which I get, but I'm not going to do it for attention. I'm going to do it for attention for the podcast and the gaming, and maybe we can hang out sometime. But again, I love the gypsy. Okay, don't get me wrong, she's beautiful and blah blah blah, all that shit. But you can't tell me that there's some girl with huge rack bent over, like showing her cleavage and shit. Like, well, I'm 30 and all I want to do is get fucked in the ass and I can't meet anybody. No, that's not true. You're just doing this for TikTok because you're stupid. And I understand why you're doing it, but I don't like that. So that's why I need the split screen thing so I can say, fine, I'll take you out. Fuck you. Well, I won't, but I'll find somebody who looks just like me, pretty, with a beard. Wish we were gonna shave off. It's getting unruly because fucking November. No shave November. We still do that. I still have to do my neck though because I can't have the it like grows down into my chest and then nuts, chest, face, hair, ass, back. It all turns into like one hairy strawberry fields, and I can't do that. It itches too bad. And then Thanksgiving, I'll trim it up just because I don't look like a homeless guy at Thanksgiving with my family. But yeah, I'm gonna focus real hard on real TikToks. Um, and I'll figure out how to like post them to YouTube Shorts, and we'll do those too until we make it. And there's like 10 million people following me, and then yeah, I'll fake stuff. We'll make crap up. We'll do all those dumb songs and shit like that. But until then, we're doing real stuff. So help me out with that split screen crap. All right. Liaison into the next thing, which kind of has to do with TikTok, but kind of doesn't. But kind of does. So, y'all know. Hold on. All right. Y'all know one of my favorite Twitter accounts used to be Libs of TikTok. Which, if you don't know, was literally. Oh. Heartburn. Was literally just a Twitter account that reposted psychotic liberal shit from TikTok onto the Twitter. That's all it was. Then they got big. Then people trying to find out their identity. They did. They got fucked. And then they started moving towards like activism. I get it, fine. Because now Libs of TikTok is literally like posting drag shows at elementary schools and shit, which again is fucking wrong. But we'll get to that in a minute. But it's not Libs of TikTok anymore. It is literally like just crazy drag show shit. And I know that's the hot button issue right now. But part of me for your account doesn't fucking care. I just want to see the crazy libs on TikTok. I don't care about the drag queens from your Twitter because I see them on other people's Twitter. And I know you've teamed up with Matt Walsh and the other little Jewish guy and stuff like that. And you guys are on this crusade, which I get. But I don't fucking care. I want you to go back to Libs of TikTok posting crazy liberals. And you do that. Not often, but you do. And then sometimes you're like, well, here's a crazy liberal on TikTok. And then it's a threat of like, well, this person's on the school board. And I don't care. It's not going to change. So just go back to being Libs of TikTok, please. Also, stop fucking complaining. Now you're going to run into problems with me because you're like, well, I was like, here's my personal account, but I'm shadow banned. You're not shadow banned. You just have a shitty personal account. Okay? You're not shadow banned because I see it. I'm a conservative redneck. Trust me, if you were shadow banned, I wouldn't see your account. But I do. So you're not shadow banned. You just have a shitty personal account. Which again, the only reason it's shitty, and I don't mean this like in a bad way, it's because you don't have your picture on there or anything like that. So it's not really your personal account. It's just like your personal blacked out account of Lives of TikTok. So shut up. You're not shadow banned. It's like Doc, Dr. Disrespect on video games. Like he has his own Doc account, but then he has the Guy Beam account, which is a picture of Guy Beam, the real. I don't want to ruin this for him, but I mean, you understand, like they're different people, right? So I don't care about the trans shit from you. Now that being said, I do care about the trans shit because this is getting weird, and I don't know why. What is the obsession with liberals and all this with like trans stuff right now and fucking drag queen shows? And I mean there was a post today of the like at a county fair or some shit. They like the ring game, you have like little rings and you throw them on the top of like 2-liter bottles. Well, they had one day with like dildos. Now I don't know if this was some like one-off event or where it was or what it was or who gives a shit, but that's not fucking anything. That's not like a trans thing or gay thing or a lesbian thing or anything. The the dildo ring toss game. That's just a dumb thing. And I don't understand the obsession with drag queens and crap like that. Now, like, again, I've said this before. When I was in high school, if we had a drag show, we would have laughed those fuckers off the stage. Like, yeah, it would not have gone over like the happy, hunky dory family thing that everybody thinks that is. Also, it's a fringe thing, it's not a family thing. I don't understand why we're trying to normalize this. It's not normal, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Like, my personal opinion about that doesn't really matter. I mean, you know where I stand on that. But it's not normal. Fuck, a donkey show is a thing, but it ain't normal, and we're not putting it on display at elementary schools. So why are we doing drag shows? Like, I don't get this. The kid's in fucking first grade. He pretends he can fly off the garage with cardboard wings. Like, if that's your demographic you're after, what the hell? I don't get the current obsession with this. It's a small proportion fringe thing. I don't know why it has to be in school. I don't know why any of this crap has to be in school. You're not learning. That's not education. That's just some dude dressed as a chick. What is the educational value of that? It's acceptance, Dutch. No, man. Acceptance is telling Billy, don't laugh at Jamal because he's black, and telling Jamal, don't beat Billy's ass at basketball because he's white. That's what you do with third graders for acceptance. Actually, third graders, second graders, first graders, fifth, fourth. I'd say don't see color at all. Man, those kids don't give a shit what color you are. They just want to hang out and play in the sand. And you sure as hell don't need some dude with his dick taped up in a bikini, fucking makeup like some clown doing a show. Those kids, actually, maybe, I never thought about it like this. Maybe you guys are just being weird and doing a clown show for these kids. Because that's essentially what it is. Like, it's some dude with a bunch of makeup on, dancing and prancing around and doing magic tricks. So, yeah, I mean, I guess if you're doing it from a form of entertainment and these kids are looking at you as a clown, because that's what you are, that's the other thing. When did the drag queen community be like, all right, gay dudes and bachelorette parties, not doing it for us? Oh, I have an idea. Let's hit up preschools. Like, think about this, guys. Am I the only one that thinks this a little bit crazy? Because drag shows used to be like a novelty thing. Gay guys liked it, and then bachelorette parties liked it. It was a novelty, because that's what it is. A dude dressed up like a woman singing Celine Dion songs or Cher songs. That's a novelty. That's like again, a donkey show, a novelty. And there's a select group of people that perform this novelty. They're called oh shit, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, actors. Okay? Where was the line that we crossed where the drag queens are like, gay guys and bachelorettes just aren't where it's at anymore? Oh, no, I can't do straight guys. Can't do college. Can't do high school, middle school. Let's go to preschool. Let's go to kindergarten. That's our new demographic. Again, the kid that pretends that he can fly off a roof with cardboard wings and breaks his arm is the one that you want to introduce fucking drag queen to. I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. And I don't understand why the Democrats are pushing this. Like, again, trans isn't a thing. And the LBG, the gays and lesbians are also on board with this. The real ones. it's not a thing either, because if a man can be a woman and vice versa and whatever they choose, then gay and lesbians gone. That doesn't mean anything anymore, and they're just as marginalized as cis people. Oh my god, Dutch. Marginalized and cis. You can't say that together. It's wrong. No, it's true. Because, I mean, the whole difference between a gay guy and me is a gay guy likes dudes and I like women. But if the line between dudes and women doesn't exist, he's not gay anymore. Okay, he's just a dude. So he has no identity in his sexual preference, and he can't have any more parades or anything like that. So explain that to me. Well, you can't, because it's crazy. Maybe try to explain it to those kindergartners. They might get it. Sometimes they have some pretty good ideas. Sandboxes were fun to play in. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, moving on. So, we had midterms, and I already talked about them, but I'm going to talk about a general thing. Why are we still counting votes? Oh my god. It is 2022. We're a couple months away from 2023. My iPhone can literally do anything in the world. But y'all can't count votes in a week or a night or a day, or what the fuck is going on in this country? This is like the grocery store thing, which I don't want to get into right now. We'll talk about this later, but Kroger, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing, but you don't have stock shelves at any of your stores. I really feel like I live in a third world country. And it's not even like I'm looking for like rare random shit. You know, like wasabi paste infused with like baby dicks. I'm looking for hamburger buns and you guys are out. Or like I got the last package of hot dogs. What the fuck is Kroger doing? But you go to Safeway, and for those guys who don't know, Kroger is Kroger City Market, King Stupid's, Ralph's. And then Safeway is like Safeway, Albertsons, Pavilions, things like that. But I go to, and I'm a loyal King Stupid's person, or I was. But I literally go in there and be like, okay, I need a package of hot dogs and an onion. They have no onions and no fucking hot dogs. It's like, I gotta get the hell out of here. And then I go to Safeway and you have to pay more, but they actually have what you need. I feel like sometimes I'm in a third world country. Like, we're having food shortages of basic shit over here at Kroger. What the fuck's going on, Kroger? And it's not like one, because our Monument place used to be nice, now it's shitty, and then Castle Rock used to be nice, and now it's shitty, and then Castle Pines and yeah, like you go up the Front Range, and they're shitty across the board. So what's going on, Kroger? But that's my point about voting. Like, why are we still counting votes? Like, it's 2022. How can we not figure this shit out day of? You know, there's streamers online that can have 10 million votes counted in like as long as it takes you to vote. But yet we can't figure out our elections. I know, local laws and all that. But Christ, how are we still counting votes a week later? We want to get it right. Well, other states did it fine. We're still waiting on like 3 assholes. Now, I'm not saying federalized voting, but I mean, there's got to be another way. I mean, my bank has an individual app and they know it's me when I'm signing in and doing stuff. Why can't I vote on my phone? Everybody's got one. Well, fine. Stop letting stupid people vote. That probably save us some fucking time. I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's irritating. This is ridiculous. And if I hear one more threat to we're not a democracy, you fucking moron. We are a republic. And if you have any question about that, just Google the difference. And if I had the video pulled up, I would tell you, but I can't remember it, and I wanted to have it, and I didn't, because I'm ill prepared as always. But we are not a goddamn democracy. Get that through your thick head, you fucking moron. We are a republic. Democracy lends itself to mob rule. We do not work that way. California and New York do not get to say how this country is ran. Well, they have the much fuck their population, man. They don't know the trials and tribulations of someone in Wyoming. And they don't get a vote and make decisions on behalf of that person. That's why we have the House of Representatives, because larger states have more representatives. But then we also have Congress, and Senate, who has 2 of each. We are a republic, not a democracy. Stop saying we're a democracy. We're not. You're fucking dumb. Good God, I can't take it anymore. All right. I'm done being angry. This is a short podcast. Probably like 45 minutes. But I tell you what, Thursday. Tomorrow I got some stuff to do. Wednesday's travel day. And if we can get it all set up, Thursday is going to be me and Hollywood Higgins next to each other. Literally. Having a party. We're going to get the wives involved too eventually. I'll be in LA for a while, so we'll have plenty of time to get them involved. Higgins involved. And I think it'll be fun if I can just get all my shit out there and just get set up and stuff. So tomorrow I'm really going to work hard on that. If anyone watches this later and can help me with that, I would appreciate it. If you can't, fuck you. You guys don't help with anything anyway, except when you like and subscribe, because that's my favorite thing. But yeah, so check out the new TikTok. Drop a subscribe or a like or a follow. I don't know how that works. Help me out a little bit, though. It's not hard. No one's going to know about it. It'll be our little secret. Help me. Help you. And then I guess the next podcast I do will be remote on location next to Hollywood Higgins. Drinks. One of them will definitely have a rum ham. I can promise that. I don't know how to do it yet because the recipes are like, get a ham and put like 3 shots of rum. No. I want a ham with like 7 bottles and it just absorbs it all. And then we get drunk on ham and rum. Like I'm thinking if I can dehydrate a ham to like jerky and then rehydrate it with rum. I don't know how to do that yet though. But yeah, next week will be Hollywood Higgins and I Thursday on location. The following week we'll probably do it a day or 2 early because obviously Thanksgiving, maybe a day late. I don't know. And then we'll do a couple with Higgins. We'll get the ladies involved. We'll have a good time. There's some entertaining shit coming up. So you need to do your part and take 5 minutes out of your day. Go follow all the socials. It's Dutch Endeavor everywhere. Okay. Sometimes it has an I, sometimes it doesn't. I think the only place it doesn't have an I is I think it's our second Twitter. Let me check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it doesn't have an I on our second. Yeah, no I on our second Twitter. So it's just Dutch the letter N Denver on the second Twitter. Everywhere else, it's Dutch in Denver on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok. Hollywood Higgins. I'll give his socials out later. We'll redo some slides and get him on there. Okay? Just help us out, folks. Little like, little follow. Nobody will know about it. Actually, I hope lots of people know about it. And then they'll like and follow too. We'll do all kinds of fun stuff together. So yeah, if you can help with TikTok, let me know. If you want to help with anything else, let me know. Until next time, I appreciate it. You guys have been fun. On to LA. Bye.